All right, hey guys, OFD checking in this evening with you here, and I just recently, just like within the last couple of hours, got an email from Spinnaker Watch Company saying that they were ready for the release of this watch. I've actually had this watch for a little bit, been kind of sitting on it, didn't do an unboxing of it or anything like that because I wasn't sure about the release date. They're finally ready, and these watches are up at the Spinnaker website, so definitely go check them out. And I will leave a code below. If you use the code OFD20 at checkout, you can receive a 20% discount on this watch when you check out there. So this is the Spinnaker Marina watch, what I would call a divers-inspired sporting watch from Spinnaker. This is the way I'm pretty sure they're going to be packaging the watches. This is the Spinnaker Marina. Model number is SP-5054-02. There are a number of different color variations of this watch, so definitely go to the website and check them out. Just off the top of my head, I want to say there's like 6 or 7 variations of this watch. Very colorful. When I got this watch and I looked at it, I thought, hey, this is going to be a great, kickoff spring, summer watch, kind of just getting out there, having fun. The design concept behind it was actually a lightweight, super robust watch for sailing and for yachting. As you guys know, Spinnaker is really into the sailing and yachting theme. So the idea of this watch was to provide an extremely lightweight watch for using when you're doing your boating and stuff, and it's not cumbersome, not super heavy on the wrist, but does deliver accurate timekeeping and a lot of other abilities. So I'll go ahead and show you, bring it up here, show you the packaging that the watch comes in. Now I have taken the watch out of the box and I have, taken the plastic off and stuff like that. But this is most likely the packaging you're going to receive this watch in. You guys can see automatic and 50 meters. I'll get a little bit more into that. Like I said, this is a divers-inspired sporting watch, not an actual diving watch. So I know a lot of people that 50 meters right off will kind of spook you, but I think you can get over that if you look at this watch. So really neat new design. Not necessarily a design, but a concept from Spinnaker. This watch, and I'll get out of the box here and show you a little bit closer, but this is all molded from a polycarbonate material. So it's a super lightweight watch. I think this one here comes in at a super lightweight 66 grams, even though it's a pretty big watch, as you guys can see by looking at it. So they rate this case size as 43 millimeters from side to side. You're looking at 12 millimeters of thickness on this watch. You guys can see there. It's employing a 22 millimeter lug width on this watch, and I have not done a lug to lug, and I didn't see one specified at the website, so we'll go ahead and fire this caliper up and get a look at it. I'm thinking it's going to come in right around 49. Get it out here to the tips. Actually 48. You're looking at 48 millimeters from lug to lug. So actually a pretty compact watch, even though it comes in at 43 millimeters wide. When you've got this shorter lug length, and I will do a wrist shot of this watch towards the end, and I'll also try to get a lume shot for you guys of this watch. It's kind of nice that they have the shorter lug length because it really fits well. So bring it up here so you guys can take a look at the dial on this watch. Beautifully done sunburst dial on this watch with applied indices all the way around. Let me go ahead and pull this out here so we can get those hands out of the way so we can look at that entire dial there and get an idea. You guys can see the whole thing. It's a very nice looking dial. Now, as you guys can see, I pulled it out. The second hand did stop, so this is a hacking and hand windable movement. This is employing an NH35 from Seiko watch, which is pretty much a go-to movement nowadays in a lot of these micro brands, guys. And I don't have a problem with that because I think it is an absolutely spectacular movement, gets the job done, and is super accurate. With this NH35, you guys get at the 3 o'clock position a date function, which is very nice. Stainless steel bezel on this watch with an aluminum cover on top. Now, it is a unidirectional 120 click bezel. Locks in pretty good. A little bit of back play on it, but not too bad. Everything lines up really good on it too. And I think that's great, being that this watch has this chapter ring here, and everything on it really lines up great. Nice clean sweep of that second hand from that NH35 movement. And what's great about this watch is if you guys flip it over here, they've gone ahead and put a display case back on this watch. Now you guys can see right off by looking at that case back, this is not a screw down case back. This is removable. It's just a pop on, pop off case back. So 50 meters water resistance on this watch, but they do say that the watch is capable of light swimming. So, you know, designing it for yachtsmen and stuff like that, you're not designing it as a swimming watch. You're designing it as more of a watch that's going to get splashed, maybe immersed in the water for a little bit, but not something you're going to go do a lot of, you know, swimming, snorkeling or anything like that. Not what this watch is designed for. But definitely great for, you know, using at, you know, on your boat, your yachting or anything like that. It's a great watch. Lightweight, stays out of the way, doesn't encumber you or anything like that. They're running these nylon straps here on this watch, as you guys can see. Now this one's a little bit dirty. I actually put this watch on and wore it, so sorry about that, guys. But stainless steel buckles and keepers on here. And it does have the logo signed buckle there. Fun watch, guys. Like I said, about 6 or 7 different color variations out there available for this watch from Spinnaker. So definitely go check them out. What I feel is going to be just a really great summer, springtime, fun, lightweight watch to kind of wear around and get some stuff done with. So let me go ahead and set the watch down here for just a second. I'll get the watch off that I'm wearing. We'll get a wrist shot. And then I'll pause the camera and we'll get the lights shut off on here. So that we can actually do a, let me pull this hang tag off of here. Okay. Go ahead and get this on the wrist for you guys. Get a wrist shot. So I have a 7-inch wrist, just so you guys know, in case you want to know how this watch will look on you guys. 43 millimeters, like I said, is the case size on this, guys, but you do have that shorter 48 millimeters lug to lug. I don't know, something fresh about this, something exciting and fun. I like the design. I wish it could go a little bit deeper. I wish they'd made this a 100-meter watch, but you know, that is what it is. I've got enough divers watches that this is a fun sporting watch from Spinnaker. So let me go ahead and get the light shut off on here and we will get a lume shot of this watch. All right, guys, so we got the lights down low. Let me go ahead and just charge this puppy up here. Get some light on it so that we can actually see the lume on this little Spinnaker, the Marina. So there you guys go. You know, I mean, obviously it's not a diver's watch, it's a sporting watch, but the watch does have pretty doggone good lume on it. Lasts you for a decent amount of time. Go ahead and charge it up again here. Okay. You know, but I mean, for a sporting watch and stuff like that, I think it's definitely good lume. It does what it needs to do. So, all right, guys, go ahead and get the lights fired back up here and we'll sign out. All right, guys, so thanks for tuning into the OFD channel. This is the Spinnaker Marina SP-5054-02. Leave a link down below to their website so you guys can check them out. Leave a link to some other cool stuff you guys might want to check out as far as dive watches out there to purchase. And if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up at the bottom. And if you have not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.